Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope you're having a great morning. Hope you have a great day today, by God, all day long. I say, let's get to crack-lacking. Resentment. Having a resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for the other guy to die. It doesn't work very good. It just makes you sick. Doesn't do anything to them. If you hang on to old hurts, you really can't do anything about what somebody said or did years ago. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it. If you hang on to that negativity and that pain, you'll end up living a miserable, bitter life. Does that sound like any good to you? Doesn't sound like any good to me. Doesn't sound like there's any enjoyment there. Doesn't sound like there's any happiness there. So for your own sake, let it go. Practice forgiveness. Practicing forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for you, so that you can be set free and you can live and enjoy your life. And the only one that's causing you a problem now is you. If you continue to hang on to that and you continue to talk about that and you continue to drag that crap up, which will just suck all that negative energy right back into your life, right back into your world, then you are the one causing the pain, not that person that did it years ago or whenever it was. It's you. It is now you that's causing the problem because you keep bringing it up. So it's up to you to let it go. It may take practice, but it can be done. It doesn't take any more practice to let that go than it does to hang on to it. And when you're hanging on to it and talking about it all the time, that's all you're doing is talking about it all the time. So when it comes up, if you just practice praying for that person, every time you think of their name, pray for them. Pray that they'll get everything they want in life, everything they deserve in life, and they'll be happy. Eventually what will happen is that resentment will be gone and you will be free. You will not be living a negative and bitter life anymore. You'll be happy. Happy, joyous, and free. Now, doesn't that sound much better? I think I've told this story before. Matter of fact, I know I have, but I'm going to tell it again because it's a worthy story. I was at the eye doctor's years and years ago, and I was sitting there, and there was these two elderly ladies talking. And I heard one of them say, tell him about it. Just tell him about it. And I said, well, here we go. So I put my magazine down, and I said, what's that? She said, I can't believe for the life of me that some guy would have a canoe on top of his car and go around the corner and hit me in the head and knock me over and not stop. Who would hit a little old lady in the head and knock them over and not stop and see if they were all right? And she was angry, and the more she talked about it, the angrier she got. And I said, well, I'd probably be willing to bet that the guy didn't even know that happened. If he did, he would have stopped. 99.9% of the people, if they hit somebody in the head with a canoe that was sticking off the back of their car, they'd stop and make sure they were all right. And I said, if he didn't, he probably didn't know. And I said, if he didn't know, how can you be that angry at him? I said, I'm sure you've done things to cause people some problems and didn't even realize it. Would you want them to be angry at you? And she goes, well, no. I go, well, why would you be so angry at this guy if he didn't even know? And I said, if he did know, trust me, karma got him. Spiritual law paid him back 20 times over. He's paid for that more way than one. And she goes, well, I know, I just can't believe. I said, I bet he sleeps good at night. Are you sleeping at night? She said, no, some nights I'm up all night thinking about that. And I said, you know what that's going to do? That's going to cause you to have a heart attack, a stroke. You're going to get sick. You're going to get cancer or something because you're so angry all the time. Your body's building negative cells. Your body's building cells with that negative energy in it, and that will make you sick. So your body builds new cells every day. And if you are angry and upset and full of negativity, your body's building unhealthy cells, and you will become sick. So after I talked to her for a while, she said, and then the other lady said, well, tell him how long ago it was. And she said, 10 years ago. I said, this is 10 years ago and you're still hanging on to this like this. You are definitely going to have a heart attack or stroke or something if you don't let this go. This is probably raising your blood pressure, causing all kinds of havoc with you. I said, again, he's probably sleeping like a baby and you're not. Do you think that's right? She goes, no, you may be right. Maybe it's time to let that go. And I said, I think it is. 10 years she hung on to that, just angry as could be. What are you hanging on to? Ask yourself that question. What are you hanging on to? Is it worth it? Is it worth your health? Is hanging on to that resentment worth your happiness? Is it worth giving up your serenity over? I don't think it is. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let it go. Forgive. You'll be a happier person. Have a great day.